The ECOWAS Parliament has expressed worry over increasing poverty and hunger in the region. The Speaker at ECOWAS Parliament, Honorable Sidie Mohammed Tunis, while speaking to members of Parliament at the opening session of the 2022 first ordinary session of the ECOWAS Parliament in Abuja, says these challenges have continued to fuel insecurity in the region. He urged members of Parliament to rise up to the challenge being faced by member states and live up to their responsibility in order to fulfill the expectation of citizens in the sub-region.
It has become evident that our people are much more concerned with the decisions we make and the ripple-down effects they have on them. Each time I travel across the region, I am confronted with the hard questions. What is ECOWAS doing about food shortages? What is ECOWAS doing about rising prices of food and energy? What is ECOWAS doing about poverty eradication, amongst others? These are the questions we must address, not only with policy formulations and conferences, but with actionable solutions that are indisputable. It is important to point out that national sovereignty cannot be an excuse for us to sit, fold our hands, and watch issues that have potential threats to peace and stability in the region being perpetrated without any form of reaction. May I remind us that next year will be a very pivotal for democracy across the region, with elections scheduled to hold in 3 member states: the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. Our role is in ensuring that the democratic processes are conducted in a way that guarantees the best possible outcomes cannot be overemphasized. In coordination with the ECOWAS Commission, we must begin our engagements long before polling day to ensure successes in all 3 member states. In so doing, I wish to congratulate the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, particularly the political class, for the successful conduct of primary elections of the 2 major political parties. We acknowledge the complexities of the Nigerian society. Hence, we admire the maturity and tolerance exhibited so far. As we inched closer to full-scale political activities, let me seize this opportunity to advise all actors on the need for additional tolerance in this anxious period of full-scale political activities. The sub-region, and indeed the whole world, looks up to Nigeria and expects a successful as well as a free, fair, and peaceful elections in early 2023. Our continent still has a proportionately low number of fully vaccinated individuals against COVID-19. Challenges ranging from the supply and delivery of vaccines to the shortage of medical staff, vaccine hesitancy, and low health systems capacity impede the continent's ability to tackle not only the current health crisis, but future ones as well. As we gradually recover from the pandemic, we must invest in building resilient health systems to address our current health challenges and respond to future pandemics. I also add my voice to call on resource-rich countries and big pharmaceutical companies to consider donating additional doses of the vaccines and support investment in the local production of vaccines. It is also important that we pay closer attention to issues of severe droughts, deforestation, desertification, flooding, coastal erosion, disease outbreaks, famine, and food shortages that most countries in the sub-region are experiencing because of climate change. To address these challenges, the ECOWAS Commission, with the full participation of the ECOWAS Parliament and other stakeholders, must be proactive and support programs that reduce vulnerability to climate change in West Africa.
As you all know, despite all the progress our member states are making in the running of their respective countries, our region continues to face numerous challenges in the areas of security, humanitarian issues, political and economic affairs. As regards the health sector, whilst the 4th wave of the COVID-19 pandemic is slowly fading away, The outbreak has highlighted intrinsic weaknesses in our healthcare infrastructure, especially in the area of vaccine manufacturing and in our preparedness to fight epidemics and pandemics which engulf our citizens. In the area of security, our region is still confronted with terrorism and its spillover effect onto our coastal states. We therefore welcome the Accra Initiative as well as all other efforts that are being used by our member states to fight this menace. On this note, we wish to extend our most sincere condolences to the President and the good people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, especially the Executive Governor of Ondo State, for the recent killing in cold blood of worshippers at St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State. We equally express our condolences to families of our member states whose loved ones have fallen victim to terrorist activities and banditry. May their souls rest in peace. Let me end by assuring you of our unwavering support to the work of the ECOWAS Parliament and our commitment to working very closely with you to ensure that we fulfill the mandate of the ECOWAS of people through our various work programs.
We in Nigeria started years ago what we call parliamentary diplomacy. And we have used that instrumentality or that channel to resolve issues that even the executive were unable to resolve. Because between parliaments, parliament to parliament, a lot can be achieved. We did it in South Africa during the xenophobia period when Nigerians were being killed. We did it in Ghana. We intervened in Ukraine recently when the leader of the House of Nigeria's House of Representatives flew to that part with the chairman Foreign Affairs to bring our students home. And we did it with dispatch and with alacrity. And these are the things that you might think we're pushing the envelope in terms of parliamentary role. But sometimes you need to push the envelope and draw the line. Once you recognize your role as the representative of the people, you don't straitjacket yourself into just making laws. Sometimes you go beyond that.